And it was interesting hearing the difference from each member there, each MP from the Conservative Party, and the differences in response. So Alistair Burt telling us very carefully that we shouldn't hurry this. We might not understand the story. We might be in the middle of something that was happening and kind of was all going on, and we shouldn't sort of try and rush things by jumping to conclusions. Alicia Cairns there, much more direct about the fact that if the British government knows it cannot get people out, they have a duty of care to say, you're on your own. Say so. And if you can get a lift with the French, if you can get a lift with your employer, if you can get on a convoy that has an armed guard, because we know there are about 30 checkpoints between Khartoum and the crossing at Egypt, then go for it.
Yeah.
And I think it tells you so much that you get such divergent views from, three people who are all Foreign Office based or, ministers, ex-ministers, and they can't really decide what the best form of words is on that.
Yeah, and cleverly has already indicated that our ability to do much is severely limited. So in that context, as you say, why not be more clear? I do think on that refugee point, though, it will be very interesting to see if, as I say, this goes on. You can imagine if it goes on for another week or a couple of weeks, there may well be pressure from within the House of Commons for the government to make an indication about, well, what's Britain going to do about potential refugees? Because, by the way, when we had a similar, well, it's not similar, but when we had another deeply unstable country, i.e. Ukraine, we unveiled and created a refugee package. It wasn't as generous as the EU's, but nonetheless, we unveiled one very, very quickly.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say there will not be the offer of safe passage for Sudanese to Britain anytime soon.
Absolutely.
I do not see that happening.
No.
The Newsagents. This is a Global Player original podcast.